Welcome back to another video. I am here on this gorgeous Sunday afternoon. I have my drone here with me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a place to take this drone off from. I guess there's good enough, so I'm just gonna set up and take some drone videos. So I'm also gonna share some tips about how to get better drone photos for yourself. So let's get right into it. So yeah, lots of people out here today. I didn't expect to see these many people, but then yeah, it's a Sunday. Most people don't have work to do, so you see lots of families taking walks. It's a nice sight, honestly. So alright guys, so I'm about to give you a couple tips. I don't know how many, but then I'm just gonna give you some tips to getting better drone videos, better drone photos, and it's gonna elevate your drone photography. I just tell you these tips and then you're just like the best, the absolute best drone photographer ever. Maybe, who knows. But then these tips are just basically to help you improve your drone photography. First tip is not even about the actual photography, it's about knowing when to fly the drone. So before you take off your drone, before you start to fly, one important thing that you have to consider is the weather forecast. It's called the UAV forecast. Make sure the winds are calm. You're gonna look at the UAV forecast to see if it's gonna be a cloudy day, if it's gonna be a sunny, bright day, or it's gonna be like evenly lit. So that's one important thing. You check the UAV forecast. Tip number 2 is lighting. You have to be able to find good lighting for your drone photography. If it's too bright, too sunny, the drone photos might come out like overexposed or too harsh. So you should also try to get some good lighting. When it gets too dark, you might need some additional kind of lighting for your drone photography. So night drone photography, that's also a very good aspect to it, but then you have to make sure the lighting fits the mood that you're trying to portray with the drone photography. And another tip number 3 is for when you are actually flying the drone and then you wanna, like, you're not sure of which kind of angle, you're out of ideas, you don't know what kind of shots to take, you don't know how to frame up the shots. Lots of drones these days, they have 3-axis gimbal or like a gimbal of sorts, so you can actually pan the camera up and down. So if you pan down like a bird's eye view, you can get some really cool shots. You can play around with the shadows, the lights, and just fit the mood. Try to see which is more creative, and it just brings a whole different aspect to the whole thing. That dude was staring at me. And another tip is to seek out symmetry. So drone photography it's a very good way to kind of get photos that pop out, basically, because it's not the usual sight that everyone sees. So you're able to go hundreds of feet into the air to take photos. So what you should do is, like, when you're high above, look for symmetrical patterns or like generally symmetry in your drone photo. So if you see like a nice spiral or something, or maybe plants line up on the ground, the trees line up, you might not appreciate it from the ground, but then when you're above, it just looks really pleasing to the eye. So that's another tip for you guys to consider. So I'm just gonna fly the drone up, try to get some more shots of this place, try to use some of these tips that I already told you. And yeah, so if there's any more tips that you guys know, if there's any more suggestions that you guys have for drone flying, just let me know in the comments. Share with fellow drone pilots or like people interested in drone photography. I don't know all the secrets. I don't even claim to know, not even close. But then yeah, just share, let everyone know if there's anything that you want to suggest, and I need some tips as well, so comment down below for that. Alright, more to come. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. It's a Sunday. Most people don't have work to do. You just might be a talented guru with magical powers. But then these tips, I like to relax. So I hope you guys like to relax. So.